Paul Dunning-Bletto, the editor of CDN Computer Dealer News. With me here today is Brian Jackson of IT Business, our sister publication. Brian, we're at CA World in Las Vegas, and this is our first of many video blogs. And today they announced Cloud Commons, a sort of IMDb or Amazon.com for cloud computing services. What were your first impressions of it?
Yeah, well, I guess CA wanted to get things kicked off with a bang. This was their first press conference, and they announced Cloud Commons. It seems like an interesting tool to assess cloud-based services that are available out there. And, you know, there's often so much confusion in the industry about what is the cloud and how do we know whether we need to use the cloud for this service or that service. So I think it's an interesting initiative. And, you know, to do it around a web-based community is a good idea to sort of get the ball rolling and get a conversation flowing about how do you decide when a cloud service is a good idea.
Yeah, and CA is going to make this independent, and I think the trick is if they get some of the other vendors out there, some of them that might even compete with them, to get them on board and then really make it a community site.
Yeah, and I think that the fact that CA chose to work with Carnegie Mellon University was really key, because they have that academic partner. That means that CA is not going to be seen as a vendor that is subjectively slapping ratings on things and therefore biased towards their own product. What they've done here is they've got the ball rolling, and now they just need to let its own momentum carry it and pick up other adopters in the community.
And so for users that go on to www.cloudcommons.com, they're going to see a multitude of web services ranked from 0 to 100, from what I've been told. And also Gartner is involved, and Forrester as well.
Yep.
And the only other vendor that they mentioned was Red Hat. So it should be interesting for those customers and those solution providers who are looking for a service that they can partner up with. You can see what the best cloud security service is out there, ranked by a peer group and I guess the industry analysts as well.
Yeah, it sounds like the granularity of the rating system is pretty comprehensive. You can dive down, you can see, well, what are the analyst ratings? What are the CIO ratings? What are the IT worker ratings of this? So you can really choose what area you want to drill down into and who's saying what about that specific topic.
And the only thing that I was concerned about, Brian, was, you know, how is it going to be policed? Like, obviously, when you look at IMDb and Amazon.com, that's policed by the actual users, movie lovers, movie fans, and book readers. The only comparison I was thinking of is in the auto industry, where the dealers have a similar sort of system, but that isn't policed very well, and, you know, they're subjugated by incentives to customers. And I think that's one of the only things that I think that CA or whoever's going to be running this community site is going to have to really worry about and iron out.
You're right. There's a lot of questions to be answered yet about this new standard, and until it gets a serious critical mass, I think a lot of people will be asking questions as to whether it is a good tool to assess cloud-based services or not.
Yeah. But definitely an interesting first start to CA World. That's Brian Jackson of IT Business, and I'm Paul Dunning-Bletto of CDN Computer Dealer News. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow.